What's up, Crypto Crew, and welcome back. Or if this is your first time, I'm Captain Crypto Mite, actively escaping the matrix, scoping out the crypto ocean. So if you like your odds, get on the boat, stay up to date, thumbs up, and join the hunt.
Into the boat!
Crypto Crew, we're wrapping up October 2025, and yep, we gotta admit, it didn't exactly deliver that classic October vibe lots of folks were banking on based on the history books. But here's what's becoming crystal clear. The old 4-year Bitcoin halving playbook isn't running the show. This one is different, new players, new liquidity, new macro, so we got to adapt our lens.
And all of these people who claim it's the 4-year cycle based around this and that, they don't understand the fundamental of what the business cycle is, why there's a 4-year cycle in everything, and rates have been following the same pattern. You see, rates should have come lower. They need to come lower because we need to roll the debt. Because rates are so high, has meant that Main Street has been screwed while Wall Street's made money from debasement. Earnings versus scarce assets. This is the issue that they need to solve, and they need to get rates lower.
In today's vid, we're breaking down what the usual suspects are saying, how they're tweaking their thesis, and why the spotlight is shifting towards a 2026 bull run. We'll talk timelines, catalysts, and what that means for positioning now without chasing noise. And while the market chops, Kaspa just keeps building. No hype, just progress, the kind that tends to matter most when the real momentum shows up.
For example, Mr. Sutton, the lead developer, in case you're not familiar with the name, he stated a BlockDAG is not just a neat looking structure. It's theoretically the absolute best structure you can have for distributed computing and distributed ledger, period. So that means a blockchain is a gimped BlockDAG. You know, like a stop sign, like an octagon wheel. Imagine if you had car wheels that were octagon shaped. Every other blockchain is an octagon wheel. It's not optimum. It's not the best way you can do it whatsoever. It's more like even a square wheel. It's highly, highly restricted, limited, gimped, limp mode, whatever you want to call it. It's not the best way by a long, long, long shot of doing it. Kaspa and the BlockDAG are the best way, hands down. You can never have a better way. It's the end game.
Prove all things, hold fast that which is good. Shout out to our partners at Blowfin. I mean, if you are tired of exchanges freezing when the markets nuke, you want stability and a proven track record, which is exactly what Blowfin offers. Even while the October flash crash went down, no lag, no downtime. It's derivative first, so you can hedge your crypto investments with perps and keep fees low while you ladder in and out. Onboarding is fast, no KYC flow for sign up, and access is worldwide. The security of Blowfin is tight, fire blocks custody and proof of reserve, and another plus is that they don't run internal market makers, meaning you are not getting counter traded. Right now, Crypto Crew, Blowfin set up an event with up to 600 USDT in bonuses. This event is on until November 2nd, 2025. Check the link in the description box below and get your hedge on, Crypto Crew.
The rate cut will be hodl your Kaspa.
Crypto Crew, with markets eyeing potential rate cuts from Jerome Powell at this week's FOMC meeting, the entire crypto ocean feels locked and loaded, ready to see this bull cycle kick into second, third, and maybe even fourth gear. At the making of this recording, both Bitcoin and Ethereum are starting to reclaim ground, creeping to the upside and showing the early signs of strength we all love to see. Today we'll talk about what a policy pivot could mean for liquidity, risk appetite, and the next leg of this cycle, plus the levels and catalysts we're watching, so you're not just hopeful, you are prepared. Buckle up, momentum rewards the patient and the position.
There's a bill in D.C. that needs to get passed, hopefully in the next 6 weeks. If that does, I think that'll give crypto a real jolt to the upside. The most likely outlook, the president prematurely makes a move on the Fed, which, you know, they could target that easily by the end of the year. And if this bill gets passed, I mean, those are the two kind of catalysts I see.
Volatility was a gift to the faithful. It scares away the tourist. It scares away the lazy. It scares away the people that are already conventionally rich, that have all the money. If you have more time than money, then the volatility of Bitcoin is a gift to you. If people in the rest of the world knew what I know and they understood and they agreed with me, Bitcoin would go to $10 million tomorrow. And if Bitcoin went to $10 million tomorrow, I want you to think about how you would feel and how your viewers would feel, because you would lose 20 years of stacking opportunity during which you get to buy at less than $10 million. So the difference between $10 million and 100,000, that's what you give up if the volatility goes away and people start to agree with you.
What do you think the price of Bitcoin tops at this cycle?
Again, very difficult question. Somewhere between 500K to $1 million, I think.
In 2021-22, they actually extended the maturity of the debt from 4 years to 5 years. So that extension of the maturity of debt has pushed out the business cycle a year. The 4-year cycle this time around is a 5-year cycle. We don't know what the next one will be until we see where they all end up getting refinanced, whether it comes back to 4 because they managed to get some stuff at the long end, or whether they shorten it because everything's in the short end. We don't know yet. But this one is a 5-year cycle. And this is what it looks like. A 5.4-year sine curve. 5.4 years is the exact average weighted maturity of the debt. And it tells us the ISM should peak by 2026. We think liquidity probably peaks before that as the rate of change of ISM changes and the rate of change of liquidity changes. Our best guess remains well into 2026, probably Q2.
Are you still confident in that $1 million target for Bitcoin?
Yes, actually. The more uncertainty and volatility there is in the global economies, the more our confidence increases in Bitcoin. We've just been through an inflationary scare. We think it was very much supply chain driven, and Bitcoin is a hedge against inflation.
And as you know, Crypto Crew, there are a ton of catalysts lining up for Kaspa, the big one that always lingers in the conversation, the always elusive potential Binance spot listing. We'll see how that plays out, but the energy is real.
Okay, guess you guys aren't ready for that yet.
Quick shout out to the Cast Stamp team for this thing right here. And speaking of Binance, the annual Blockchain 100 is heating up. It highlights creators driving blockchain education, innovation, and community impact. And as expected, Kaspa is showing out. Kaspa originator Jonathan Sampolinski and core dev Michael Sutton are peaking in their categories, with an honorable mention for Travlat Crypto under Community Builder. That's the kind of recognition that compounds attention and credibility. Now, there have been some issues with the voting mechanics on Binance, so to walk us through what's actually happening and how to navigate it, we got Crypto Pumps to break it down and explain the details.
So these are all different categories. Independent researcher, this is where Jonathan Sampolinski is. So if we search his name, we can search hashtag, then it shows us he's independent researcher. And if I click on, I can just click on vote. So voted, that's my vote done for 24 hours. I have up to 7 votes. I can vote once in each category. Michael Sutton is in a different category, industry advocate, Kaspa core developer and DAG Labs co-founder, leading blockchain scalability innovation. So that's Michael Sutton voted as well. And we can have a look at the leaderboard. So this is C industry advocate leaderboard, which is the one Michael Sutton's in. And he's down to number 2. He was number 1. So if you are watching this and you have a Binance account, you need to get in there and vote for Michael Sutton. Not just the once, get in there and vote for him each day, as long as you can. He's in second place at the moment, which is still amazing considering, Kaspa isn't even on Binance. It just shows the strength of the Kaspa community, so fair play to them. It's a pat on the back for the Kaspa community. There's Michael Sutton. So number 2, we need to get him back up to number 1. He was number 1. And if we go back to independent researcher, that's the one that Jonathan is in. We click on the leaderboard. Dr. Jonathan Sampolinski at hashtag is number 1 with 2,327 votes. So he's not way ahead. He's only 32 votes ahead, 122 votes. Yeah, so he's doing good. Like he's a good bit ahead, but still that gap could close easily. So this is amazing for a project that is not listed on Binance, and like I said, it just shows the strength of the Kaspa community.
Shout out to Crypto Pumps. If you got a Binance account, slide over there and cast your votes for the Kaspa crew, Jonathan Sampolinski, Michael Sutton, and Travlat Crypto, holding it down for the Kaspa ecosystem. From what I understand, voting runs through October 30th, 2025. The links are in the description box below. Go show some love, and let's make some noise for builders and originators who are actually moving the needle for Kaspa.
You win a few, you lose a few, but you keep on fighting. And if you need a friend, get a dog.
But before we end, Crypto Crew, always remember to protect your crypto investments through self-custody. And in our opinion, the Tangent wallet is your best option. Plug and play, easy to use, and the most affordable cold storage out there. Get 10% off using code Crypto Crew. Link in the description box below. Prove all things, hold fast that which is good.
Stick around.
Fix your mind before you get to the grind. And with that said, let's continue to escape the matrix. Let's continue to be on the lookout for the next big thing here on the crypto ocean. Grow in grace, and let's make some crypto waves. Say aye.